Welcome back, Indie Game Fanatics, to our continuing Let's Play of Caribbean Legend. Before we jump back into the game, I'm going to be going over the comments section, as usual. We do have quite a few of them to go through today, so give us a minute while we go over information we've learned since the stream yesterday. And, yeah, then we'll jump right back into the gameplay. Alright, let's see here. Gotta scroll down here. Alright, we did get a reminder about global map borders mode in Steam Workshop. That has been installed. I don't know if I'm going to keep it. I might remove it and put it back in on a fresh playthrough, because I'm so far into this one without even using it. But it's definitely helpful in knowing, like, if I'm in a zone or not, to be able to go from global map to local map and be in the right location. So it's definitely worth trying out. And I'll give my thoughts on how it is after I play around with it for a little bit. But yes, during this quest, you are forced to raise the Jolly Roger. The priest will go away, but you'll also be able to hire another one after finishing this quest line. So after we finish this quest line, I've got to find another priest on an island that would be willing to join my crew as a companion. I do remember very early on being informed or learning that there's two different priests that you have in the storyline. One eventually goes away and then you can get a second one. I'm assuming that's this storyline, which that confirms it. Or at least that's what I assumed yesterday. I can even hear the wind whistling in the background. Holy, is everything okay? Yes, thankfully everything is okay. The weather was really nasty for about hour and a half yesterday. After I ended stream, I just went and laid down in bed and read a book instead of being on my computer, just in case there was any serious things that happened. Honestly, my entryway does that when it's just really high winds out. But yesterday, it was extremely high winds. Like, I was looking out at my lake. I took a couple pictures. I'll see if I can share it on the community as a community post. Picture of the waves in our little lake behind the house. It's pretty cool, but also concerning. So, but I'm fine. All right. Then we've got in order for upgrading the El Cazador, I'd need the same materials as user, just bigger quantities, as it's a second-rate ship. Now, there is the conversation about whether or not it's worth upgrading the El Cazador, since my goal is to soon move to another ship, either Flying Heart or Amsterdam, sometime in the near future. And because I've been spending most of my time prioritized on storyline and moving through the gameplay, I haven't spent a lot of time intentionally going out and capturing fleets with strategic resources and stuff, so we don't have that much of it. So I might hold off on upgrading the El Cazador for a while, or at all. We'll see. Depends on what it would cost. I have to look into that. Before you start a new session, just letting you know, Marcus said that he's waiting for 3 weeks, but now he's waiting for 3 months. And you don't have to kill the time, you can arrive as soon as you are ready, even on next day. Which actually, that makes a lot of sense, because the 2 previous times he said that he'd be waiting for us to return. We could return before then and just continue on with the story. I think that's just like the deadline of... Like, he says he'll be waiting for, like, come back in 3 weeks. I think it just actually should say come back within the next 3 weeks instead of come back in 3 weeks. Because it seems like you can trigger the continuation of the story prior to the 3 weeks in this case. So that makes a lot of sense. Is now the second time when you think that the Corvette is parked in St. John's when it's not. Yeah, I know. When you refuse to read and pay attention to the details. I do read and pay attention to the details, I just don't retain all of them because we're doing a lot every single time. I can't memorize everything so quickly. Mentioned that your game might be bugged. I'm always going to think that if something's not functioning how I would assume it would, that maybe it's a bug in the game. It's possible. Like the fact that I was able to run up and kill those two guys on the island the other episode. Obviously, that's not the intended function of the script of the game, so it's a bug. Not one that needs to be fixed by the devs, but simply an interaction that didn't function properly, so I had to reset time in order to avoid accidentally killing two innocent people that I thought were enemies. I would classify that as a game bug, but not one that's serious. Been meaning to ask, why did you park Toro de Oro? What worth is it to you? I don't know. I don't know what worth it is to me. It's a class 2 ship. If I eventually want to create a fleet of ships, it might be worth it, because it's the second class 2 ship. You know, it's one of the most powerful ships I currently possess, so why not just throw it in a port for now? I don't have any need to sell it immediately. I'm going to be getting rid of the Corvette, so I just went ahead and parked that one instead as like an upgrade. Why not? Like if I had a set intention, then I would definitely be able to make that decision. But for now, I'm just parking it to make the decision later. All right. Why do you wonder why your ship affects your stealth? It's not that I wonder why my ship affects my stealth. I understand why it affects my stealth when I'm in my ship and I'm trying to, like, sail into a port. But when I'm on a street walking around and I'm on, like, the far side of town, nobody can see my ship. They're just citizens walking around, and they don't know who I am. Why would that affect my ability to stealth? Why would my ship affect that? I would assume that ground stealth, like inside of a town, and ship, like water stealth, would be two different functions. I can understand why it's not. I'm just saying that that's why I had that conception of it. If you have a ship of the line, you expect to moor in a Spanish port and pass as a local guy with the same success rate as having a lugger or a sloop. When it comes to the process of sailing into the port and the stealth check, I expect to fail that more often once I'm sailing a ship of the line, but then a lugger and or a sloop, because they'll just assume you're some random fisherman. But when I am off of the ship, on the street, walking around town, as I said, then yeah, I would assume that they aren't going to immediately associate me with the ship. It would take some kind of calculation there. But I get why it doesn't. I'm not saying that. Regarding my comments, you were at the right spot. I'm talking about the fact that you entered local map and it was saying Islamona Sea and not Open Sea. I didn't catch that part. At this point, you just exited the global map and kept searching. Because as I was entering the local map, I was turning my view to see if I could see any land. But then when you mentioned that it would have brought up, like, Sail 2, I didn't notice that. I was focused on one way of identifying it, not on multiple ways. That's what happened. Like with all islands which are not on the map, you can't find them before their specific quest. Interesting. Okay. Why he gave me 3 weeks when I made it in 3 days. You have a lot of global map travel bonuses. Maps, Aruba, among others, plus overall map, global map nerf, and to each his own. If you can make it from La Vega to Martinique in 5 to 6 days, it was considered a decent speed. With all of this, you make it in 3 days, easy peasy. Yeah, and that makes sense. Alright, and then we've got one more section of comments here. Jacob Jackson is a Baron, just as Tyrex, but he resides in Maroon Town. You visited him once. See, I recognize the name. That's a good thing for me. I recognize the name. But I just didn't remember who he was. But I remembered that he was somebody that I'd come across before. You double-clicked and missed a dialogue here, so it must have been confusing. I don't know which dialogue I missed. One second, let me check real quick. Do with her captain, naturally. Adopted this plan with the help of a place to start hunting this prize. Since Marco and the Dutch are not on good terms, he won't be able to enter St. Martin's waters. So he'll have to send his mates a message from afar. I suppose I know what I'm meant to do here. It strikes me that you're quite clever, but I haven't been sailing through that. Hispaniola can be rounded. Not sure I see the exact message I double-clicked on, but I believe it. It's possible. That does happen sometimes. If you said you don't understand the mission, why not carefully reread the log? It basically explains your objectives one by one. What's the point of just saying that you are stupid? I don't think I just said I was stupid. I just said that I could not understand it at the time of the mission, the way it was laid out. Obviously, I could have just sat there and quietly reread the log and figured it out, but I'm doing a live stream. Why would I not just talk with the viewers and be like, hey, you know, how does this quest function? I'm not quite sure I understood that. It's more interactive that way. It's better to do while I'm streaming. Honest feedback regarding the whole Karada segment. It was bad viewer experience all around, somewhat infuriating actually. This is really supposed to be one of the best quests in the game, where you act like a mastermind, but instead of playing for yourself, paying actual attention to the log and series of events, it's like you shut off your brain and fully relied on being told what to do. Yeah, sure, except a pro tip that you can moor the ship and just include in your quest. But goddamn, is really not a pleasant thing to watch at all. Well, I apologize that you feel that way. Obviously that's never my intention, but I was having fun doing the quest. Going to this quest on your actual ship is cheating and not interesting at all. You're supposed to do this quest on the Torero, where the enemy is much stronger and it's not supposed to be beatable by you. You can't take them head on. You can't even get somewhere near, and instead have to explicitly stall while waiting for reinforcements. Then this quest is supposed to teach you how to have a naval battle not by yourself but through your companions. That you actually have to control them if you don't want them to sink the enemy ships. Sad that this part flew right past you. Honestly, it did fly past me that I'm supposed to have been controlling them. I thought that, Marcus was his own, like, fleet when he came into the battle, because he came in and immediately sunk that one other ship. I was like, oh shit, he's arrived. And then he started doing damage to the other ship as well. But yeah, I think I was just too locked in on trying to kite and get down the main ship myself, which I was able to do. That might be not how the devs intended it, but it ended up being how I played it. If I wasn't able to do it myself, I would have probably figured out that I need to control Marcus and have him whittle them down first before I can go in for the killing shot. But that's just not how it played out. I'll definitely keep that in mind for the next playthrough, though, to avoid doing that in the second one. But it looks like that's it for the comment section. I know, guys, that took a little bit. Maybe we'll go a little bit longer today to make up for that, especially since the stream was short as well. I've got some more time today. I've got food in the crock pot, but that won't be ready for like 4 more hours before I gotta do the next step. So let's jump back into it. So we are, okay, so we are still looking for the tools from Shipyard Masters. Now, in the dialogue itself, it said that you needed to talk to, like, the big shipyards. But apparently the quest is just any of the shipyards could have the tools required. So we've already checked with Williamstad and Capsterville. They didn't have the tools, so I'm going to have to keep in mind to ask around whenever we go to other places. December, January. So we can almost pick up this money. We can pick that up, right? 2 months, October, November, December. Yeah, we can pick up the amulets. Alright, so let's go finish this up. What are we doing here? We got our ship. We don't have a lot of crew, so we're gonna need to fix that. Our ship's a little bit damaged. That's a lot of Spanish ships after me. In this case, I'm gonna go ahead and fix up my ship.
Every one of them has a soul of their own. I've got the best products around.
Alright. So go on food, but that's only because we don't have a lot of crew. Already burned through some planks on the way here. We need rum. I know that. Alright, and then we need crew. Let me see what I put my stats at to pick up some crew
We're
here.
always happy to serve our customers here, especially the ones who aren't stingy with the tips.
Okay, so because they're gunners, it wouldn't drop everything else. We'd still be veterans, skilled masters. I guess up to at least 400 crew. I'll take that. They'll get skilled back up as we use them.
Stop on by. Best products in the colony. Hurry, hurry. Only today you can get 2 products for the price of 1. Is there something you need? No? Then I'll be on my way.
Ooh, this is different. I have quite a delicate business. I had a nice time yesterday with a certain lady of the evening. Now she's trying to blackmail me. I need to pay her first, and then I will deal with her. Can you help me with some money? I need money now or I'm in serious trouble. I would never normally ask another gentleman for money, but the situation is truly dire. How much do you need? Sum is 5,000 pesos. Can you help me? Yes, of course. Take it. My gratitude, monsieur. You have saved me. I have friends in the governor's at the governor's residence. I will tell them of your generosity 1,000 thanks. You're welcome, sir. I'm sure you would do the same for me. Okay, nice. Rep boost. That's a cheap rep boost for 5,000 pesos.
Any products for any taste.
Alright, we got some time. I'm gonna head out to Port Royal to get rid of that Corvette. And I can also check the ship. Might as well check the shipyard while I'm there for tools. And also we can go to Maroon Town to pick up some more sailors.
It's our responsibility to be on guard. We got into such a terrible storm after a dangerous voyage. There's nothing better than the good old welcoming shore.
Ooh, they got humpback.
Ships are like people. Every one of them has a soul of their own.
I need to talk to the harbor master.
I'm all ears.
All right.
Is there something you need?
Alright, everything off of it. Let's get rid of it.
Ships are like people. Every one of them has a soul of their own.
Alright. So that's dealt with. I need to ask him about the weapon, the tools.
Ships are like people. Every one of them has a
Why are you
soul
building
of their
something?
own.
Why are you building something? No, I'm on a very special charter for a plantation manager. I see. I hope this manager has provided enough for you, as I would charge a lot for a set like this. You're very fortunate to have had a recent import from the metropolis. How much? 1,000 gold doubloons. You're overheating, I see. I'm fine, I'll take it. It's too much. I doubt there's another buyer for a whole set like me. Some of it will sell, some of it will be stolen by local vagrants. How about a discount? Might as well ask for a discount. Hey! Skill check passed. Alright, we'll take 900, 900. I won't go lower, don't ask me to. And I won't, I agree. So you owe me 900 doubloons. Here, I'm giving you the last of it. I've got nothing left. That's great. The full amount is in place. The tools will be delivered to your ship. These are some heavy crates. Thank you. Alright, sweet. Such tools are usually used to establish entire colonies, but for the price I paid, they ought to build themselves. Now let's go and make Rodgar happy. Alright. That's pretty cool. So we got that done. Let's go ahead and we can change that skill now on my ship, right? While we're here? I'm at the wrong place. I'm thinking of Williamstad. The DWIC, but the other office to change my ship skill. Okay. Alright, let's go to Islamona. Drop off the tools.
Any tasks, Cap?
Hardgar, I brought the tools. They should have already been delivered to you. Aye, Captain. Top-notch set. We're ready to build a colony. Was it pricey? Cost me a fortune. I do hope it was worth it. A couple of years ago, I would have said it was very expensive, but now, I don't even know. You couldn't settle for what you already had, could you? In any case, be prepared for your expenses to only increase. Have you sorted out the issue with the settlers? No, Hardgar, I haven't figured out where to find them yet. After all, I don't have the sovereign rights to establish settlements in these waters. In these waters, Captain, chaos reigns every day. Listen to what people are saying. You might just spot a hidden opportunity. I'll take care of the tools for now. Alright, I'll keep a lookout for that sort of information. It seems that only after seeing the tools did Hardgar finally believe in the seriousness of my intentions. Now, finding colonists is the next step. Easier said than done. Couldn't agree more. Alright. Time to make our way towards Tyrex. It's pretty crazy to see the distance of some of these zones now on the map. But definitely helpful when there's some of them that are like close together. To know exactly where you've crossed over the line. Uh-oh.
Don't move a muscle.
Bounty Hunter, we've been tracking you down for quite a while. And finally, you're ours. Who are you and what do you want from me? Spain placed a decent bounty on your head. We have to deliver you to any of their colonies and we will get paid, whether you're dead or alive. Alright, you may try your luck if you so desire. Nice try. Still can't fast travel from here. Tavern. All right, pull up now. I do need to fix my own honor, because he's going to start going down, and I don't want to lose my surgeon. I like my surgeon. Alright, we do got Terror of the Seas we can pick up now. And then the other one I needed was... short weapon, right? Damage of short weapons, 10%. Yeah. So now the last one I need is the straight weapon damage, 10%. Full punch. Medium short curve. No, it's a curved weapon. Why was I thinking straight? This one, light weapons. Short weapon, knife fight. That's 8%. So we just need 8% from knife fight. Alright. What's up, T-Rex?
Pirates have started to forget the code. That won't bode well for them.
Good timing, Corsair. Glad to see you in one piece. Ready for your voyage? Sure thing, Chief. Always ready. By the way, do you want to know about Barbizon's squadron you sent to Puerto Rico? They have completely slipped my mind. Of course I want to know. Did they meet their doom? Hell yes, they did. The flagship Joker Jim's frigate Owl burned to the waterline. Joker Jim himself has vanished without a trace. The Tramp and Ghoul were badly beaten, but they managed to escape. The Tramp to Tortuga under the protection of La Rocha's cannons, and the Ghoul to Isla Tesoro. Pasquale told me that Ghoul also ran his ship aground on the reefs near Sharptown and barely got off her. Master Alexis has his work cut out for him now, hee hee. All in all, the Spaniards disappointed me a little. I thought they'd kill everyone. Heh, whatever. We still pissed in Barbosa's boots, sent him a message. True, let's talk business. I'm all ears. My intelligence service in the form of my good friend Bernard Vansan, has reported a huge pile of gold ingots stored by the Spanish in Cartagena, under its fort to be more specific. Normally, it would have been attributed to the Golden Fleet of Spain, but this time it is ours for the taking. We are heading to the Spanish Main to storm Cartagena. Oh, okay. That's where we're going instead of Tortuga, huh? Arg, did I hear that right? Are we going to plunder an entire colony with a bloody fort? You heard right. That's exactly what we're going to do. My warship will deal with the fort, with your help, of course. Bold Jeffrey will be carrying ground troops on his new East Indiaman, stolen from the Dutch. Pelly has finally got rid of his battered brigantine and acquired a decent corvette. Not without my financial aid, of course. Paul Chant and you are responsible for taking out the patrol fleet. Your crews will also take part in the assault, and you, Charles, such as a fine fighter and captain, will help me destroy the fort. Jean Picard didn't show up, which is strange since his corvette's been seen in Port Royal. Well, if he is interested in Spanish gold, that's his problem, so to help with him. Instead of him, my friend Bernard Vansan will join the raid. Plus Leprechaun and his buccaneers will assist our troops. We will take the gold from the fort and ransom from the city. They won't believe it, haha. Now go rest and come join me and the other captains in the tavern this evening. We should drink to our cause. I'll order the bartender to drive out all the local drunks. So only the 6 of us and some charming girls will be in the tavern. You're drinking with your comrades tonight, and tomorrow morning you'll lead the squadron. You'll set the course and try to bring us to Cartagena as soon as possible. All clear. Aye, aye, Chief. Okay, so this one I am in charge of the squadron? Interesting that Marcus wouldn't want to be himself. Aye, aye, Chief. Huh? Okay. Cutscene.
You rotten bastards. I'll get revenge for Chape's murder.
Prince, at last. Look, lads, we've prepared a gift for him. And he's off wandering who knows where. Sit down, we're starting. So, brave Corsairs, the gold of Cartagena awaits us, haha. And we shall claim it, I swear by thunder. But those who work hard must also rest well. That's why tonight we shall enjoy ourselves in this fine establishment. Pour yourself some rum, the more the better. Fill your mugs to the brim, to the winds of treasure, to the winds of fortune. We drink to the last drop. For you, the finest brew from the cellars of our tavern and the most beautiful ladies on the island. Ha ha ha. And for you, Charles, from us a splendid hat. Try it on and don't argue. Corsairs sing our song, our favorite. I feel like I'm gonna get copyrighted on this part. So. Yo ho, a pirate's life for me. Okay. If that section was, muted, it's because of copyright. Just so you're aware. Because that played a song. Flying the Jolly Roger, City of Blood Harvest. Yo ho ho, Marcus, Bold Jeffrey, Cutlass Pelly, Luke Leprechaun, Terex, friend Bernard Vensan, and I are about to raid Cartagena. There's a mountain of gold waiting for us inside the city's fort, not to mention the ransom we'll collect from the townsfolk. It's a grand life except for the hangover. Haha. What a party we had yesterday. The rum, the woman, La Vega had so much to offer Charlie Prince. I'm respected here. I love this. Uh-oh. Did we get a new document? No. Why is this still... Does I scroll down? Like... Wish that exclamation mark would go away. So... We are going to Cartagena, which is almost straight south. Maracaibo's more straight shot, but... Alright, so we got the Red Dragon, Snake, Moray, and Separator. Interesting. So, from what I understood, my ship and the Red Dragon are going to attack the fort. Snake is going to help with the ships with me. Moray and Separator are the ones that are putting down crew on the island. I'm not quite sure how this works, so we're going to figure it out together. Well, I'll try and figure it out. Hard save too. I haven't done one of those in a while. Alright, so we're going straight down from here. Oh. Not the time to click on that ship, but I almost did. So I've already got that flag raised. I can't change it. Okay. Hey, here we come. Save the game. Let's do this. The fort is straight ahead. Nope. The hell?
You rotten bastard. I'll get revenge for Chape's murder.
Time to show them who we are. Corsairs, leprechauns, take your men and seize control of the city gates. We don't want them sending reinforcements to the fort. Hit them hard from behind when we charge through the fort's soldiers. Interesting. Prince and Paul, you saw the military squadron with 3 ships. Get rid of them. Stay away from the fort and don't board their vessels. We have neither the time nor the position to deal with prizes. Is everything clear? Prince, I'm talking especially about you. I know you're about your addiction to heroics. You'll have an opportunity for that later. Okay, so don't capture any ships, don't board any ships, just sink the 3 ships in the water. It's Prince and Paul. Don't come too close to the fort. Get rid of these ships and come back. We'll be waiting for you here. Is everything clear? Charge. Okay. So let's see how this goes. Wait, what? I gotta wait for them to go, I guess? Now I can. Okay. So, I guess we're gonna bomb them then. What do we got here? We've got East Indian. That's our ship, Snake. That's our ship of the line. The Murray is the other one we're controlling, though. We gotta take on those 3 ships, it looks like. Sloop, and war schooner. Okay. I'll have them focus on the back ship. We'll go in and see how strong these guns really are with bombs. Does this go up? Ah, okay, right here. Send them after the war schooner. We'll take on the 2 sloops, I guess. Oh my god. It's against the wind. Oh, the fort's there too. So I need to tell him to stick with me then. We need to not go that close because we have to avoid the fort. So follow me. If I can't get in range of them, they won't come closer to me. That one's gotten too close now, though. I'm gonna try to avoid speeding up. Oh my god. hit it with a couple, but that thing almost sunk it in one go. That's crazy. What? I must have just barely missed it. Oh, he's gonna sail right into the other ship. Oh, he's turning. Okay, cool. Bye. One down. Oh, the ship's getting in range. Can we get a lock on? Come on, get a lock on. There we go. Chunked. Turning ship. I'll have you soon. I gotta pre-aim them a bit more. I got excited because the other ship came in and I didn't aim in front of it enough then. Hit there? Yeah, we got hit there. Turn the ship. Be careful, I'm getting closer to the fort. The ship's gonna be nice and close to hit. On, lock on. Beautiful. Aim ahead and destroy. Still not getting full volley. Sometimes the cannons just take way too long to shoot. But then other times they shoot right away. Be done as soon as I'm done reloading. Make sure I aim well ahead, so that more of the volley gets them. Oh, they're gonna turn, so they'll be right in line. Easy. Easy hit. Goodbye. I'm gonna have to definitely pay off the Spanish soon. Who do I go to pay off the Spanish bounty once this quest line's done? I'm gonna have to make some more doubloons first. Well, I have plenty, actually. Alright, this ship's gonna be done here in a second. Lining itself right up for me. How did I miss that badly? Got it there. Let's finish this. They aren't even putting their sails up. Bye-bye. at him. What does the log say? Spanish squadron has been eliminated. I should board the Red Dragon.
Lower away!
You rotten bastards. I'll get revenge for Chape's murder.
So the Spanish squadron is gone for good. Now it's time for the Red Dragon to play her part. We'll turn the fort into a pyre of rubble. Are you with me? Sure. The Red Dragon is a very sturdy ship with powerful artillery. Yours is no match for her. So be careful, don't play the hero, and stay away from my guns. Okay. Tyrex and I are preparing to bombard the fort. It gives me pause, but the Red Dragon is a fortress in her own right. Okay. I'll be right back. Gotta run to the bathroom. Get back under my blanket. Currently 61 degrees in here. It's a little bit cold for me. Alright, let's do this. Don't run into them, though. Ow. Okay. So... So basically I just kind of follow the Red Dragon in and then bomb the fort with them. Nope, our teammates, our buddies there are running into each other too. Glad I'm not the only one who did that. The fort being against the wind is definitely a pain. I'm gonna speed up time. Let them go ahead of us. Here we go. This will be my first time sacking a settlement. My next playthrough, I plan to see if I can do it much earlier on. I've never done it before, so I don't know the difficulty, what would be required, any of that stuff. Wind changed again. Nope. We didn't even fight the fort yet. What the hell? I thought we had to bomb the fort, not just shoot it. people on other levels? Oh, here we go. I'm not wearing the right hat because they gave me a different hat. Forgot about that. Almost, please. Oh, there's somebody behind me hitting me? No, that's my ally. Oh, that was a heavy attack. Oh. We get them? Oh. I really need my correct hat. I don't think it's because it gave me a... I think I'm wearing the lucky hat, which is not what I should be wearing right now. Oh, not having any weapon out, apparently. Where are you going, dude? Oh, oh, what happened? I died. I love you. I didn't invite you here. Sorry, she jumped on me in the middle of the fight. Alright, so this is interesting. I thought we had to actually bomb the fort, but apparently we're just gonna attack it. Wait, I want to load back to that autosave. And I change my hat before the fight, because it's gonna make a huge difference. They gave me Charlie Prince's Tricorn. Rum and wine stores restores 50% more health. Each... I was still reading. How the hell did it pull that when I was in my menu? Each level of threat reduces ship upkeep by 2% and increases speed on the world map by 0.25%. That's kind of cool. I didn't get a chance to change it. Alright, I gotta be quick on the hat change. That hat is not what I need for my build. There we go. Take no prisoners! Much better. This floor is now clear. Anybody in this level? No. Take no prisoners! The other guy. What's up, guys? Take no prisoners! what is this? Ooh, holy shit. So is that a normal amount of guys for a fort battle? So that's a lot of guys you gotta kill.
Take no prisoners!
Holy crap, and in the jungle? Gotta let my energy regen.
Take no prisoners!
Alright, now we should be in the town, right? Yep. My energy didn't restore between fights, though. It's kind of annoying. Damn it, and I hit none of those guys. Nope, heavy attack. There we go, energy restore, beautiful. Got it, energy restore, beautiful. Get 'em, boys! Oh, out of energy. Trying to attack him when I had none. Got him. Alright, was that it? We took the town. What's up? Must not be everybody.
He'll run
Oh,
back.
there he is.
I'll get revenge for Sharpay's murder.
What's up, Marcus? Damn hell of a fight. This is it, my brave corsairs. Cartagena is ours. Resistance is down. Bold leprechaun, come with me to the fort. Bernie must have already found the gold. Prince, take cutlass and negotiate with the governor to pay us a ransom of 250,000 pesos. They have the money, so be persistent. I know you can. Heh. With pleasure, boss. Don't mind me just looting these corpses real quick. Bloody ladrones! Whatever, our courier is already on the way to Portobello. Soon our squadron will arrive and... Good evening, your highness. A pleasure to see you in such a beautiful mansion. I hope you will keep it after we leave. If I were you, I wouldn't count on the squadron, and we are not staying here for more than 3 days. I dare say you understand that the noble dons of Portobello won't arrive here to help you that soon. So let's get straight to business, shall we? Talking business already? Look out the window. Look at what your cutthroats are doing to the streets and in the houses. Oh, your highness, this is nothing compared to what they will do if you aren't cooperative enough. I hope you understand who these men are. I know what's an errant evil man, that pirate Charles Prince is capable of. I know who his boss is. In time, we will burn you out. Burn out your bandit lair on Espanola. How much? Don't waste words, my dear governor. You'd better get me 250,000 pesos. What? You insolence knows no bounds. This is robbery. It is robbery, of course. What else could it be? Gather your elites, your merchants and traders, gather gold into a big chest, because otherwise, I will make it much worse for you and your people. Fucking pirate. Astardo. Heretic. Vete a la mierda. Because of your filthy tongue, I'm raising the ransom to 300,000. I'm not going to try and pronounce that in a loud voice. Quemar in el inferno, hijo de puta. 350,000. Do you want to continue? There is no such money in this city. You lie. That simply can't be. We could raise at least 1 million here, but I'm afraid we don't have enough time to do it. Therefore, I'll be kind and generous. You know the sum. Go and get it. I'm telling you again, Charlie Prince, there is no such money in Cartagena. Oh, how can you be so dull, Cutlass? Search around and bring everyone you find here. Search thoroughly, and we will wait here for now, Your Grace.
Look who I just found. Prince.
I have 3 birds for you, Prince. Found them hiding in wardrobes and beneath a bed. Pretty things, eh? Ha ha ha. I say they are indeed, and they are well-groomed too. Don Stubborn must care deeply for them. Hey, Senor, Stubborn. Haven't you changed your mind about collecting money in the fine city of Cartagena? What happened? Why are you so serious all of a sudden? Are you alright? Should I bring you some water? As far as I understand, these 2 ladies are your wife and your daughter, am I right? The 3rd girl looks like a servant. You seem not to give a damn about her, so we won't do her any harm. But these 2 beauties may attract some attention from my brothers-in-arms, Senor Cutlass. From my brother-in-arms, Senor Cutlass. He seems to like them, Senor, so what? Are you going to handle the ransom? I will need some time. Aha! Now you are talking. So who is the bastardo here? You didn't give a damn about my men terrorizing your citizens, but your 2 women are a completely different matter, right? Did you dare to bargain with me, you jerk? I'll show you what it means to cross Charlie Prince. Go ahead and gather the bloody ransom, 350,000 peso less. You have 1 day. We'll stay here and drink some wine and mingle with these sweet women. Be swift, amigo, or my friend here, Senor Cutlass, and I will fall in love with your beauties, and then you'll have to ransom them too. Forward, march! Take your bloody money, Charlie Prince. Did you gather the ransom? Splendid. But you are an hour late, my dear governor. This extra hour has given me and Cutlass an understanding that our lives would be far too dull without these beauties, who were so kind and talkative with us. Ah, you're too nervous because of your work, my friend. I was joking. Cutlass, let's go. We're leaving. New entry in the logbook. I can't look at the logbook yet. The hell? Guys, you don't need to do that. I can't logbook check, so I'm assuming I'm looking for, my buddy Marcus. All the loot. So I assume what I'm actually supposed to be doing is leaving town, so we'll head out that way. We go back to the fort. I still can't check anything else, so I'm guessing so. Oh, that's Cutlass. There we go.
You rotten bastards. I'll get revenge for Chape's murder.
How you doing, Prince? Everything is splendid. I forced Cartagena's riches to pay 350,000 pesos. Ho ho! That's my boy. You and Cutlass can keep 50,000 each as a bonus for speed and resourcefulness. The rest will be split between all of us later. Here you go. You must be concerned about our gold. It's been found, 5,000 units, and it's already being transported to our ships. The split has already been done. The men have agreed to it, and we hope that Cutlass and you will not object either. What's my share? Since the whole operation was planned by me and the Red Dragon, I took on the hardest task of dealing with the fort. My men and I will receive half the plunder. The other half will be shared among the captains of the 4 ships according to size and their crew. You have 490 men at your disposal. Your share is 975 units of gold and 58,500 pesos. Well, since everybody's fine with this, then I am too. Splendid. Congratulations on the successful voyage, Corsairs. Nothing left for us here. Time to go home. All of us, myself included, receive a month's vacation. Not you, Prince, though. I have another task for you. You see, Janet, the Madame of Tortuga's brothel, had a complaint about you. She said that Charlie Prince doesn't give much attention or affection to her establishment. Therefore, I command you to sail to Tortuga, go to Janet's, and spend your bonuses there. You've earned it. Make the Madame and her girls happy. I don't want to see you before you've had your rest in Tortuga. Ha ha ha. Got it, boss. This is the most pleasant assignment I've ever received. It'll be done. Farewell, gentlemen. Get to your ships and set sail. See you all in La Vega. Okay, so it looks like I don't have to sail any ships out of here. Where is my ship technically docked, though? Okay, I'll just take me to it. Cool. Let's see here. So we got our ship. Got our gold on board. I do still have the extra cannons on board. I gotta sort that out. I forgot about that. I know. Alright. Well. The gold from Cartagena has been loaded onto our ships. My share is 975 pieces of gold and 58,500 pesos. It's a rich prize, and the split is fair, mostly. I didn't care for Marcus dividing the gold without me, especially since he took a bloody half. True, the lead was his, and he had the largest ship. No matter. I have new orders. I should set sail for Tortuga and squander my coin there. Boars and rum rest assured, I won't disappoint. Alright, guys. I think that's where we're going to leave off with this one for now. I played for a little bit longer, but I've got a cat in my lap that's demanding attention. So I'm going to go love on her, because we're both cold. But hopefully this was enjoyable for you guys. I am a bit disappointed that it didn't actually involve attacking the fort from our ships at all. It just jumped us to being in the fort fighting. But once I got my hat sorted, that wasn't too bad. So yeah, that was a lot of fun. Is that a typical fort battle? Or was that different because of the quest line than what I would typically see sieging a fort? Because if it's a typical fort battle, then It might be a little bit tough. It might make me more hesitant to doing these kinds of sieges in the future. But if this was like an exceptional, like bit more difficult one because of the quest line and stuff, then I don't know. We'll see. But that's going to be it for today. Hope y'all have enjoyed, and I will see you again tomorrow.